This is one of the only times that you can look directly into the sun without it feeling like you're going blind. You have a new appreciation for the sun. The sun is what we're all connected to. It's what allows things to grow. Without the sun, nothing would be here. It is literally required for our DNA to expand, to evolve. It's been here long before we were here. It's ancient. So every time you spend time with something so ancient, you benefit from it. You gain wisdom and knowledge. There was a time in my life several years ago when I should have died. The amount of tragedy and pain that I experienced, I had nowhere to go. I had no one to go to. And so the only thing I could do was listen. And I listened so clearly when everything around me was silenced. And I ran to nature every single morning and night. I would be standing in the grocery line at the grocery store, and I would break down crying because my heart and it felt like my soul was shattered into pieces. But every morning I would end up staring at the sun, and in those few moments, I didn't feel anything but love, wholeness. I could feel the connection that I had with the sun, and honestly, that's what saved me. It saved me. I had no humans to rely on for safety or to comfort me. As a matter of fact, the situation broke me psychologically. And the only thing that kept me going was Mother Nature. The literal sun and the moon, both. The sun and the moon. Well, they saved my life. They kept me alive. To be disconnected from humans. It's sort of a rite of passage at some point, and when you're forced to rely on only Mother Nature to survive, well, it opens you up to understand how connected we really are. As if my skin on my body is no different than the sand. It changes you so deeply that you don't see things the same. For instance, if the sand is like my skin, why would I want to see trash on it? I don't want to see trash on it. And if my body is made up of 90% something of water, why do I want to see water dirty? You gain a newfound respect for the earth and for Mother Nature and for the connection to everything. And you realize that you don't need anybody. You don't. You never did. The sand doesn't need you to be here. The ocean doesn't need you to be here. The sun doesn't need you to be here. They just are. And you know what? So are you. You just are. You are here, and there's a reason for you being here. And for someone else to question why you're here, well, if I was the sun, I would think the answer goes something like, it's none of your freaking business. Honestly. You're just a human with a brain and your little opinions and your self-importance, and you think that you're just so important that people need you to survive, and people need you to live, and they better ask you for the right to exist, right? No. We don't need other people's permission. Once we are born into this world, there's a reason that the Most High made that possible. And you are here. And it is what it is. Regardless of what someone thinks about it or how they feel about it, it doesn't matter. Because they're just a little old human. See? Like those little people right there. They're so tiny. Yes, we are mighty. Because we come from all of this. We come from the sun, ocean, trees, everything. But you think that your ego is bigger than this? Really? Then this? Your ego has no effect other than like this house. As big as this house is as big as your ego. And you know what? A hurricane can just come right through here at any moment and just boom. Goodbye. And you'll cry and you'll be sad, and then what? You'll look at the sun and you'll realize that you didn't even need that house. The house doesn't really matter. All of this matters. The sun, clean air, clean water, peace. That's what matters. That connection to Mother Nature that was formed at my lowest, it's always going to be a part of me. And it's going to allow me to see things in such a bigger way, in such a kinder way, a more loving way, a more wise way. So if you're going through a hard time and you have no humans, I'm going to suggest that you stop and listen. Just listen. I don't have to tell you to go to nature, because I know that when you do stop and you do listen, that you're going to go there anyways. You're going to go there and you're going to realize how much these things see you. And they're loving you in every moment. That's all they're doing. They're supporting you. They're giving you light to feel, to grow. They're giving you water to feel and grow. They're giving you Mother Nature to feel and grow. All love. It doesn't want to argue with you. It doesn't have opinions about what you did wrong, who you are, about how you feel about it. It teaches you attraction. What's for you will be with you always. And if they leave, then they may change and come back. But that's not why you're here. To worry about other humans. You're not here to worry. You're here to accept. Accept what it is. Accept that everything changes. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and thank you for joining me and taking a listen to this. I know that it's going to help someone out there who is feeling a bit lost, scared because they're disconnected, desperate for a connection, for something to make sense. Well, I'm telling you, there is a connection already there, and it's never going to leave you. It's time for you to acknowledge it. It's time for you to step into that connection and fully embrace it, because I'm telling you, you will be running around like a kid again. You will. For the person listening to this, I hope that you can seek refuge in Mother Nature and you can hear that call that's calling you. And I hope that you have a beautiful day and a blessed day. Bye.